If you're stuck in an elevator with Kiara Advani and Rashmika Mandana, what you talk about?
Oh, wow. Okay.
Captain Vikram Batra's company's success signal was Ye Dil Mange More. So what is that one thing for which your heart says? One common thing between Captain Vikram Batra and Sidharth Malhotra.
Our backgrounds. We are both from middle-class Punjabi households. Very, very similar culture.
Quality of Kiara Advani you find very endearing. If year 2022 was a person, and if you had to make one request to 2022, what would you tell that person?
Definition of patriotism stems from the small little things that you do in your surroundings. Of course, there is a sense of support that you give to the larger cause.
Captain Vikram Batra's company's success signal was Ye Dil Mange More. So what is that one thing for which your heart says Ye Dil Mange More?
The true goal and true value that I'm receiving right now, this love and appreciation. I feel it's set a standard in my head now for my future performances, and my Dil Mange more of these performances where I get a character where I can play various shades and make you feel these intense emotions.
What, according to you, is the biggest challenge in biopics?
It's to not have so much ground to really play or improvise beyond a point. You have to be very, very precise in your performance and your scenes and your screenplay. And to do precision work, you need more craft, you need more control, you need more prep, you need more information. So it's definitely far more harder to work on a biopic than to do a regular fictitious film where you possibly can take leeway and make a certain kind of improvisations. So I think it requires more craft and control to do a biopic.
What is your definition of patriotism?
I think my definition of patriotism stems from the small little things that you do in your surroundings. Of course, there is a sense of support that you give to the larger cause, whether it's a particular sect or particular armed forces. But eventually, a sense of patriotism comes from where we live, our neighborhood, our house, our homes. If I'm doing my bit as a citizen to keep it safe, to keep it clean, to help others if they need any help, that's my true sense of a patriot who's really doing a small bit in his capacity to help his society and environment. And of course, if everybody does that, then our city and our country becomes a much more safer and a much more happier place to live in.
Okay, a quality of Kiara Advani you find very endearing.
Well, I said that before. I think it's her sense of regularness. But endearing would be, I actually found it very endearing when she was trying to learn Punjabi and when she was speaking Punjabi dialect. So I think she's somebody who grew up in Bombay, has had no Punjabi influence, unlike me. And whenever she used to speak Punjabi, I used to find it very, very endearing.
Okay, one common thing between Captain Vikram Batra and Sidharth Malhotra.
Our backgrounds. We are both from middle-class Punjabi households. Very, very similar culture. He grew up in Himachal, I grew up in New Delhi. And I connected with his parents and family based on that. I thought that, my dadu was from the Indian Army, so I could really feel like they could be one of my relatives or my, family members. This could very well be my cousin or a far off, relative. So I think our family upbringing, which gives us the sense of solidness and motivation to really work forward and do some difficult and amazing things.
Okay, if you're stuck in an elevator with Kiara Advani and Rashmika Mandana, what you talk about?
If I was stuck in the elevator with Kiara and Rashmika, it would be, I think I don't know if they know each other, it would be introduction to them from a Shershaah, from Vikram to introducing Dimple to I don't want to take her name, but to introducing, I think to Kiara, I would be telling her to speak in Punjabi, and to Rashmika, I would be telling her to talk about her new puppy dog.
If year 2022 was a person, And if you had to
Okay.
make one request to 2022, what would you tell that person?
Oh, well, if it was a person, please be. I hope we let go of the past and we can find a new resolution and new resolves and be kinder, healthier, safer for everyone around. And ye dil mange more normalcy, more regularness, and ye dil mange more health and safety for everyone around.